Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Zoned Out Gaming League. Tonight, we have a interesting matchup here, '07 Gold versus Skyrisers. Here in that losers round 4 of the bracket, we're going to see what happens here holistically. Haven't seen either of these teams play yet, so open for some new looks on the COD scene here from both of these teams. It should be a good matchup. I've seen some of the '07 teams play before, but not Gold, so we'll see what happens here. And if we go talk about the map set a little bit here tonight, it could get interesting for sure as we open up map 1, Skyline Hardpoint. Next map on the docket here, map number 2, our first S&D. It's going to be Hacienda. Vault Control coming up next. And then Rewind Hardpoint and Dealership S&D. If we get to those last two maps, it could be an early series for one of these teams, but I'm expecting a dogfight here. It could go back and forth. We'll see what chat is thinking, as you guys know a little bit more here than I do. So hopefully both sides are ready to go, ready to roar, ready to play the matchup. As we will get started here in a couple minutes. We're still waiting for the lobby to load up. So ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't yet, go vote into the predictions. Predict some of those channel points. And you could, if you get it right, you get some channel points back in your pocket as well. So as we are going to get the name changes in. Hold on. Hello, welcome. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting blown up by one of my players here, so just give me a second. So I'm trying to just make sure he knows the boy is casting. We're in a cast for just a second. He got me, so we will. Nah, it's fine. You're good. We are good. We're still in here, making sure that this match is going to be good here tonight. '07 Gold versus Skyrisers. It could be interesting. Like I said before, a very, very split down the middle. I'm not sure where to call it at. So if chat could help me maybe a little bit here to figure out what we're thinking, that would be huge. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen, as we have a good matchup here. We're just waiting for one more player from one of the teams to join up. Blue Gatorade. That's awesome. That's a great name. That's a great COD name. Profitable Blue Gatorade Phoenix. Barky. Affordable, my bad. Yo, yo, yo. Calamity, Moozy, Wheeze. Ways, maybe. I'm just ready to start. We're just waiting for one more player. I'm ready to get into the Skyline map 1, locked into it, because it is a hard one to cast for at the end of the day. Well, the timing a little bit off here. I guess we're just waiting for one more player to join up from 07 Gold. So then we'll be ready to start, I do believe. Let's go, chat. Voice your opinions if you have some in there, chat. Just let me know what's going on. We're kind of just waiting up here again. Do get the popcorn out, maybe a soda. We might see all 5 tonight. We'll see what happens. Is map 1, though, as we open up on a Skyline. Again, Skyline, just kind of one of those bang out maps in the map pool that we have. So it can go very back and forth. And as a caster, it's not my favorite thing to cast for, especially when the map is not there. So if you can't see it, it's just, can't see the plays develop. You know, it's hard to cast without the mini map in hardpoint. My personal opinion right now, you can't see the rotates. You can't see anything going on, man. How we feeling, chat? How we feeling? You have any updates on the chat or no? Okay. Just check in with my production team to see if there's a problem or anything. All right. Not sure if there is a time element that could be in play here. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. Jeez, man. Must be a big problem here, boys. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and throw it to a break just here for a second until we get all these players loaded in, ladies and gentlemen. So if you want to just wait for a couple more minutes, we'll be right back with you, all right? Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined back up. The Skyline getting started here. So Welcome into map number 1. We'll get going here in just a couple minutes as we open up on a bang out map of a number 1 hardpoint here. It's just a skyline bang out. We'll see how this goes for each side, but it could get interesting here. As you know, skyline or a little bit more dependent on your SMGs here. You lean on them to try to open up hot here for both sides. We will be on the side of Skyrisers first. They're going to have the better side of P2. Fordable on your screen here, making a play already to hill. AR in hand, looking to try to open up these kills into that kitchen position. Gets challenged by 2. None of them go his way. Calamity does pick up 1 for his team. Waze does as well. He gets traded out, though, in that top position. It's going to be 07 Gold flipping spawns here. As you see it, Sparky, Phoenix do combine here onto the piano position. Blue Gatorade getting that hill time now. As you can see, it's just not going the way of Skyrisers as they get spawned out. They know exactly where this team is going to be spawning at in 07 Gold, but they got to break out here if they want to make a sniff at this P2 to make it interesting at all. As you can see, they're just not allowing the team to make any pressure on the map. And so far, so good for 07 Gold as they head on over to P2 with only about 2 seconds left in this hill. As we change on over, it is all 07 Gold in the lead here for early. Again, they're breaking out of the hill to make sure that these back positions are taken care of. All of the players from the side of Skyrisers making a play from this kitchen position into the back of the map. But it is that boy Phoenix on your screen just making it look easy. Sparky here on a cred ball angle does get taken care of. And again, Waze just having that hill time for his team right now as he does get chowed around the hill. He knows this could get interesting here. Holding this time is what they need to do right now as they're trying to take this lead back here going into the P3. Another crucial hill on this map of Skyline here. You can see 07 having the better side from the P3 to the P4 side. So they need to just hold where they're at, not challenge out too heavy. As you see, the P3 side going to be in favor of the side of 07. They do take control of the hill, but is it going to be an early break here from the side of Skyrisers? But Sparky just pops a big 2-piece there as he looks to fry up more. He's going to be on a multi here for himself. 3 in the kill board for him. Blue Gatorade also 10 and 4 here to start us off. A very good start from this 07 Gold side. So we'll continue to watch those players as they try to make another good play there from Sparky as he fries that guy coming through middle, just knowing exactly where these plays are going to happen from. As we head on over to some other POVs as they go 3 dead in the kill feed. Fordable looking good here into that as he gets taken care of as well. And it goes back to blue here again. 07 Gold having control of the hill. They know exactly where these players are going to be, but now you got to break through them if you want this P4 Cobble side. And so far, Muzi and Co looking good to hold this down. And you see, again, it's just not going the way into the back of the spawn there. Now they got to turn if you're the side of Skyrisers. You understand that the spawn has flipped out a little bit. You get that calm from your teammate, but can you hold your position as they go 2 dead in the hill? And again, another big trade out, though, does happen in the kill feed here for the side of Skyrisers to get them the hill back for time. And again, it's just one player after one player coming into hill for the side of 07 Gold. They got to slow down and try to take this hill as a team. So far, so good. As you see, coming up from Cobble, they do get a kill. But they got to take care of this player on hill if they want to have anything done here, and they do so. Last player going to be in the back here for Skyrisers. They got to do something here if you're the side of 07 Gold to get a little bit of this time back as Skyrisers take the lead again. But they have the bad side here for P2. You saw it from the last point of view. 07 Gold didn't start off with this P2 side, but they did all the work to ensure it in the last one. But they're going to get taken care of quick here on the hills. No one getting time here. A lot of white time going down for either side. 07 Gold finally do hop onto it. Blue Gatorade taking over in this one so far, 18-12, as I do believe he gets a team nade there, unfortunately. And again, the P2 side being contested, but it's taken care of there as the hill time pops in favor of the side of Skyrisers. We switch on over. The P2 side secured by Skyrisers now as they get the control of the Money Hill side in this one. Going back and forth so far as we look into the extension of this one. It's just not going 07 Gold's way in the later half of this one. The kills just look better from the side of Skyrisers as they take over the P2 spawn again. Last player up here is going to be in the back of the backdoor stairs. Brown, if you will. Everybody else coming through front for 07 Gold, but that back player makes the play. Sparky, again, having a good one so far. 15-9, hill time in favor as they do hop out of it, but the kills still going in favor of 07 Gold. They break the hill early to get the majority of this time, and again, you can see players making a positional play to that piano side. They know that this team is going to have a hard time here to try to break as they get the kills. Last player up for the side of Skyrisers does finish that kill on hill, but it goes back and forth again. Skyrisers take over the hill with the last couple seconds of time as we head on over to P3. We'll see what the plays are here from the side of 07 Gold. They've been doing well. The hill time sometimes just not going their way as it is a contest fest here so far. This one could go to time if it keeps going the way it's going. Not a lot of blue or red time. A lot of this white time that teams are fighting over the pressure for a lot of the time. So we'll see what goes on here. That time can tick down quick, especially in a hard point as finally 07 Gold get into the hill, but they instantly get knocked out of it. Nades going out, and again, so far, so good from the side of Skyrisers as they break the hill and push for this cobble position with 3 dead in the kill feed for themselves. They do have now the side that is going to better themselves into this P4, shooting through the wall. Oh my goodness there. Good shots from him. As it's a split spawn here for the side of 07. Players still in the back. They are taken care of as Blue Gatorade tries to make this play for 07. He can't get onto the time, and again, just not going their way in the kill department right now. As the whole team looks very, very good to start us off. The hill time. No one over a minute for 07 Gold. They've all kind of combined it here. If you look at the other side, Waze having a great start in hill time, 1 minute and 4 seconds. As it goes back to 07 though, just making this Money Hill a little bit more thrifty around it. Not allowing for a lot of time is either side. As 07 get knocked out of the hill again, Skyrisers look to push up here and try to take control of this P2 side like they did in the last one. P1 and P2 have been very contest heavy. We look to try to see if a team can just shut them out here. So far, not so good for the side of 07 Gold. The Skyrisers are still elongating that lead with the time going their way, but an early 2-piece there allows them to try to get onto this hill for a contest time, and it goes their way. 07 back on the hill. They look to try to take the lead in this one if they can. This is where you gotta stomp down on people's necks here. Just not allow them to have control of the hill time. And so far, so good, as they do look to take the lead in the last dying stages of this one. But you can see the rotation from Skyrisers. They are already over here. Giving up that last little bit of time is the side of 07. As you see, they make an early break into this one. But this player here from Skyrisers, Muzi, is going to have a timing here. But he cannot even get one, and unfortunately, it does not go their way here. This is where you can see 07 Gold close this out. but they are not going to be able to do it on this one. They have to go to the next hill to try to do so. But they're trying to make this lead a little bit longer here for the side of Skyrisers to deal with. And again, Astu looking very good. And again, the kills do not go the way of Skyrisers late in this one. Hill time still favoring the side of 07 Gold. They do get spawned on the bad side as well of this next hill. Time finally going red. We look for them to close out in this next one. If you are 07 Gold, this is where it has to be done. But for the side of Skyrisers, they could try to do the same here with an early break. And they try to as well. And again, it's just going their way in the hill onto this P3. A barn burner here at the end. Let's see if the side of Skyrisers can try to make this comeback a reality. Insta breaks back and forth again. We go onto the hill, and Skyrisers having that side clocked down. Split spawns going every which way, but again, blue gets into the hill here. 07 Gold having this last little bit of time probably, as they, I do believe, win it here. They're trying to make sure that they control this hill time, not allow for the contest to come in. Can they have the ice in their veins? As the contest does come in, it goes back to red time, but Blue, Gatorade, NT, and Co. are already having this cobble spawn. You gotta break through everything if you're the side of Skyrisers, but it's 3 dead here for 07 Gold. As they fumble the last half of this one, I do believe. Now spawns coming in from the front side. An early break has to happen here for the side of 07 Gold, or we could see Skyrisers taking this one in a very, very close battle, as it's back and forth, 242 to 238. 240 now, as they look to take the lead in the dying stages of this one and wrap this up. And so far, I do believe they're going to do so. As they do, oh my goodness, what a map one here from Skyrisers as they clutch it up 250 to 242. Good game there from 07 Gold. But Skyrisers clutch up in the end of it. As we head to a map number 2. We'll see if the side of 07 Gold can punch back or not. We are going to get a switch of host here, guys, so we'll be back in just a couple minutes. We'll catch you after the break here. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined back here. We're going to get loaded into the Hacienda Search and Destroy. We'll see how the side of 07 Gold punch back here as Skyrisers take map 1 in a barn burner. Last seconds of the map, they take it as we head into this one as well. We'll see what they decide to do. If you are the side of 07 Gold, this has to be a punchback map for you. We head on over to the offensive side of Skyrisers. Let's see what they can do here to start us off. A mid to B execute looks to be the plan as of the POVs here. You can see it's a little bit of an opener at the top. Open being contested here from the side of 07 Gold, but first blood, I do believe, goes the way of Skyrisers, but I get back. Now it's a 3v3 scenario. 07 Gold getting that blood. Sparky making a play here. As it's a get back kill. Make it 2, only one left up. But everyone dies from the side of Skyrisers. They take control. Do 07 Gold with that flank play from this man on your screen. Sparky does a huge play there to make it 1-0 for their side. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Alrighty, as we head in over to 07 Gold's offensive side, let's see what they decide to do on the map here. What kind of execute are we looking for? Will we go back to this B site and try to fight as we did well in the last one? But it does look like more of an A play here for the side of 07 Gold. A 2-2 split on the other side, though. As you can see, plays already brewing here for Sparky as he pops another one in the kill feed. 3-0 start from him as he hops into the back, pops another one as well. Make it 4-0. He has 2 kills into the round already. Blue Gatorade does drop, though. The bomb going to be down in that top hall position. Someone going to have to figure this out here. If you're the side of Skyrisers. The play is being watched. This round starts to slow down now in the 2v3. Skyrisers don't want to scam here. They are looking for the freebies, but they do scam as the kill does not go the way there, as it's a 3v1 scenario now. Bomb going to be down on the window position. Sparky can't get that one. Make him 4-1 now. As Calamity looks for these plays. He pops another one. Can he clutch in the 1v3 scenario? Bomb close, player even closer. But he finally does get taken care of there by 07 Gold. They go up 2 rounds now. Almost clutching that one up for his team. Skyrisers back on the offensive side. Let's see what they decide to do here as an A push does look to be happening as Calamity does pick up the bomb. And we look to be going to this A site, but a contest is going to come in from the side of 07 Gold. But first blood going the way of Skyrisers. This time a little bit of a different scenario. As you can see, all 4 players for the side of Skyrisers now taking control of the site. Phoenix looking for this back play in the rotates. Is he going to get spotted out? Is Red Ping is going to be up now. The last one going to be 10 as well. Does get spotted out by Calamity here. Middle of the map play now as we head back on over to the POVs. Last alive here for 07 Gold, having to go huge in the 1v3 scenario. Does get 2 here for himself, though. Make him on a 4-0 streak here right now. 4-0 streak right now here for him. He spots out another one. The bomb not going to be able to get defused here as he's going to try to keep his life for this streak. So it's going to be the side of Skyrisers taking this one in round number 3. As we head back on over to 07 Gold's offensive side. You see some of the players already having hot starts, but we need the rest of the team to start picking up here. 0-3 start from one of your players is not ideal, but we should be good into this round. 1-2. First blood not going the way of Sparky there. Team now moves to 4-3 with that great 4-0 start. 07 looking to try to make a play here. As they move it to the 3v3 scenario. Another play happening in the back of the map. 1-for-1 trade. And now you kind of know where the Skyrisers team has to be at. Either rotating from the back or in this top hall position. Just controlling that window as Blue Gatorade does look to plant here. The spot out does not happen for the side of Skyrisers. Finally, they rotated back into this position. Spot out onto the bomb, not going either way. The side of 07 Gold just playing this very slow and safe. And again, kill just goes the way of 07 Gold. Last one up here, Calamity for the side of Skyrisers. Can he do anything to clutch this out? He just gets taken care of, and 07 Gold walk in with another round win here. 3-1 now. As it open up into this next round. We are 4 rounds deep now. First blood going the way of 07 Gold and Blue Gatorade here. As it is going to be the closed doors back for Calamity, pushing back into the spiral stairs position, making sure a flank is not going to be happening. This lean kind of leans towards this A site for the side of Skyrisers. They got to get a blood back as a spot out does happen. Shoulders not being able to be thrown as well there. As a full spot out does happen for 07 Gold. They back up even further if you're the side of Skyrisers now. But no one taking space here for 07 Gold as they just are waiting for this team to scam a little bit. Is the side of Skyrisers. They take some shots into that player. And no kill comes out of it. As Blue Gatorade takes another one on to Affordable. And again, Calamity trading back one. He's last alive here, and he can't get anything done. As the defuse coming in. That's going to be 4 rounds on the board here for 07 Gold. As they look to punch back into the S&D now. as we head on over to oh 07 Gold's offensive side. This being more of an A fake execute, as you can see the rest of the team making the water route and the B play a reality. They do get information that there is a trophy, but again, Stu on an 8 streak here, having a very, very good start in the S&D, 9-1, as they look to close it out here. They get the bomb down fast. Blue Gatorade does get taken care of, though. Middle of the map plays are going to be going down here at Big Rock. Calamity does pick up one, but 2 players here. Last one gonna have to be the 1v1, and of course it's this man on your screen, the clutch minister for 07 Gold right now, as he clutches up in the 1v1, just making sure he gets the last little bit of the trades there, as he is now 11-1 on a 10 streak. His team is profitable for it tonight, as they are 5-1 in the S&D right now. 11-1, 10 streak on the board, as he's going to have that cruise missile, I do believe. As we hop on over to the offensive side, though, of Skyrisers, they look to make this a B execute, but it's going to have to be quick and furious for the side, as one already does go down, but quick trade outs, 3v3 scenario, as there's 2 players here from the side of 07 Gold to try to get some trade outs. The bomb does go down. Last one up here for the side of Skyrisers. Can't get anything done. And there you have it. 07 Gold punch back again. 6-1 in the S&D. They take map number 2. We are tied at 1s in the series. I do believe we'll have another host switch probably, so just give us a couple minutes. Yeah. And we'll head into a break here. I do believe we are going to be switching hosts here, so just give us a couple minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back with you as we head into map number 3, our control. Join back with us here in a couple minutes. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined back into the lobby. We will get it started here in just a couple minutes. Big sub coming out from Zombie. Do appreciate you, brother. W mod in the chat. If you have any mod questions, he'll be there for you. We are going to get into this map number 3, a vault control. And this could go either way. We've seen some interesting plays from both sides, but I'm going to say it here. 07 do lose map 1, but they do look like the stronger side so far in the game. But we will see in this vault control as we head into it. Jeez, that was, I don't even know what I said. There you go. Clip that. Me losing my mind. As we head back into it, 07 Gold gonna be on offensive side first here. As they head out into this one, we'll see what they decide to do. Play here onto the A side does look like it's gonna be the answer. You know you can get some early kills here if you can set in this hookah position and just farm the spawn kills, but so far not so good, as Blue Gatorade though does pop a two-piece there into the kill feed. Sparky combining as well, as nades do go out into the front of site trying to get some kills on those spawners. Again, Blue Gatorade already pushed out into a dominating position as he pops another two-piece to allow his team to get this capture on the hill here at A. But it's only a solo cap as it's not going fast now. Nades do come out. 2 in the kill feed going both ways. Time gonna be contested now as the kills do not go the way of 07 Gold into the hill. So Skyrisers take back control here. But again, it's so far so good. Even lives for both teams. As I say that, Blue Gatorade pops another two-piece. And again, a good kill from the back line there to not allow that player to get into your spawn. And another one as well. Blue Gatorade pushing up into the spawn here of the other side. He's 7-2 to start us off. Let's see what else he can do. He does get that kill, but instantly traded out by that player as well. But that's 3 dead in the kill feed here for the side of 07 Gold. You have a player trying to play this top art position. This is where your AR could be a very dominating force here. You saw this man drop 11 in the S&D. He's looking to drop big numbers again, but he finally does get taken care of. Only one player up in the hill, but Blue Gatorade, he's the one going huge in this one to open us up as he starts 11-3 as he finally does get traded out. Contest time does happen onto the hill, but this is a 3-man cap here for the side of 07 Gold, and they look to take this one in full in this round number 1 as the contest does come in. But the trades do not go the way of the side of 07 Gold. They get pushed back again, but for how long, as Skyrisers are a life down, make it now 6 lives down here for the side of Skyrisers. There's another kill, makes it even further, make it 7 now. Make it more than that as it's 9-2 here in the life lead. 07 just look to take a dominant one here in round 1, and they do so. Very back and forth until we got the hill captures there. It was pretty much over. Oh, good shots. Good shots. As we head on over to Skyrisers, offensive side now, they need to try to have a bounce back here. They did have a rough start onto this one. We'll see what happens again. 12-6 start here from Blue Gatorade, though. You got to start slowing that man down. 2 trophies do go out. Blue Gatorade, though, pops another big 2-piece to open us up. Portable does pop a 3 for himself as well. Gets another one. Team wipe on the hill here now. It is not a great start here from that man Wheeze. He's 2-11. Gonna have to start picking it up here for your team. as you need to play these corners and angles onto this A side, but 2 captures do come in. Kills now going the way of the side of the Skyrisers as they look to take control of this A site and get this time extension, trying to push out it even further. 2 minutes now on the clock here for Skyrisers to capture this B point, but is it gonna happen? They are only 1 life up here in the life lead, and so far they look to try to push up through this middle of the map, and it is not going their way. There's no pressure from the ARs from the top of Art. They're just playing red ball angles here as Mizu does pop. Does pop a big kill there. But does get taken care of. Profitable, affordable, going to be having this opening lane here. And again, 2 kills going the way of Skyrisers. They hop onto hill. Kill feed still a little wonky, I do believe, so names are going to pop up as other names on the side of Skyrisers. Blue being more effective here in this one. 15-12 for the life lead for 07 Gold now. As a play from the back of pool is going to be happening here for 07 Gold. Sparky picks up 1, but gets traded out. That's 2 dead here for the side of 07 Gold. Make it 3 dead. Skyrisers now able to push up a little bit onto the map. They know this last player going to be Art. He gets taken care of. 1 close to you. Can you do it? You can't. And so far, so good, though. Sparky pops a big 2-piece into the kill board for himself. And again, that's 3 in there for him. He takes over now. As a play through the bottom of this vault position, this life lead, pretty much the same as what we had it in the last one. This can switch for one side quick. 8-5 now. Make it 7-5. Only 2 life lead. Make it 3 now here for 07. As they now take the dominant lead here, 7-2 in life lead, and this one is all done and over in this number 2 round here. Unless this man can clutch a 1v6, which is not feasible. And he finally does get taken care of. There you have it, 07 Gold taking round number 2. Looking to put an exclamation point on this control map. Trying to get the 3-0 here and take a decider map, as then we head back into another hard point. Then the pressure gets put on to the other side, but they have to finish this one out if you're 07 Gold. Blue Gatorade having an absolutely beauty of a start as they head back onto their offensive side. He started off hot into this one, and he's not cooled down either. 20-13 for him. He looks to make the same play through the top of this A site. He gets naded out, but does not get... He gets back in time. Kills going the way of 07. Blue Gatorade still making plays here as he finally does get taken care of. Knocked out of that 6 streak there, sorry. As again, you can see it's going well so far for the side of 07 Gold into this offensive side. They look to try to take more control of it, but Blue Gatorade just dominating in this hookah position as well. Not allowing for teams to do very much here. And again, so far, so good from the side of 07 Gold. Car bomb does go out. It collects onto a kill as well. Phoenix looking for these kills. Does connect there. 3 dead in the kill feed for 07. They look to control this one in the later half of the map. 22-13. As they look dominant in it so far. Fast cap here for the side of 07. That's 3 in the kill feed here for Blue Gatorade. As he looks to close out on this one with a 28-16 in 3 rounds of control. Absolutely putting belt to ass to this team. Big 3-piece. Oof. Ooh, 5 and 22. That's rough. I ain't gonna lie. That's rough. That's a rough one. As we head into this next map, I do believe we're gonna get another host switch. So we're gonna take a little bit of an ad break and then we'll be joined back into it as well. We'll catch you guys in a couple minutes here. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we're joined back, headed into a map number 4, where in the later half of this series, '07 Gold has looked like the better team, but we digress. A close map 1, but we head to a rewind. The AR's gotta be buzzing in this one, and you saw it from I'm not sure how to say his name, brother, but You saw from that young man, he was absolutely belting people with the AR as well in map number 2 and 3. So you expect him to do the same thing. Blue Gatorade just coming off of a nuclear map number 3, looks to continue. But for the side of Skyrisers, they have to have this map to push it to map number 5 if they want to keep in this series. I guess we're still waiting. Just give a second. We will be joining in just a second. I guess. I don't know. What's going on? It's my bedtime. I'm just joking. Alrighty. Let's get into this one as we are loading up. Match is being started by host. Let's get this one into the rewind. We go. As you can see, we are going to have an interesting one here. 07 going to be on the better side here for P2 as they open up. We'll see if they can keep a hold of it, though. They were having a hard time holding the P2 and Skyline. P2 being a more of a money hill here than anything. You got to have that one. Your AR's got to start off buzzing as well. As we'll see the side of 07 Gold have the better side to start us off. They'll get into that closer side of the spawn as well, as it's 2 dead for 07 Gold as they take the lead here already, putting a dominant performance in as them. But it's a 2-for-2 trade here. Again, everyone up on the hill so far. But another big 2-piece here from Skyrisers, but a get back from the guy Sparky. As Calamity does picks him up finally. He gets taken care of by Blue Gatorade. Blue Gatorade trying for another chow there. Doesn't get it done. 07 still having the better side of spawns here, but the fights are still going down. And anyone can win these as a 3 dead here for the side of Skyrisers as they take the last little bit of time. They look to rotate here to this P2. And oh my goodness, Calamity absolutely buzzing as he snaps onto this one as he starts 5-1, looking for the spawners as well, picks them up, make sure his team doesn't get flanked now. That is his goal. And he does get taken care of finally. 0-4 start from Muzi as he looks to try to pick it up. Ways trying to figure this out, having the spawn for his side, but it does not get taken care of. All red in the kill feed so far as we head back into this one. A quick break from the side of 07 Gold, and they look dominant into this P2 side now as they take the lead back from the side of Skyrisers. This was just like map 1, very back and forth. And again, a big 2-piece in the kill feed here for 07 Gold. Skyrisers not having a great start in the kill department. They're getting outslain to start us off. This could get out of hand here soon if they can break again if you're the side of 07. 1-for-1 trade going on in the kill feed. Blue Gatorade in the middle of the map trying to figure out where these players are. As the nades do go out, one up top on to that position, and he gets taken care of as well. 3 in the kill feed here for 07 as they instantly take control of the P4 side, and now they look to put pressure on the side of Skyrisers. Again, Skyrisers spawning in that deep chicken position as Phoenix snaps onto 1. He's on a 6 streak as well. He's looking to get fully streaked out here as he finds another easy one onto that player as well. 2-10 star from Muzzy. He needs to pick it up. He's not having a great one to start us off. Kills still going in favor of 07. Now they look to stomp on the neck that is this side of Skyrisers and try to hold down this P4 Money Hill as well. They got a lot of good time in P3. They're just making them spawn out deep now as Blue Gatorade does get taken care of. When your team's frying like this, man, this is all you need to do. Just set the hill. As you see, the last little bit of time gonna be going that way of Skyrisers. Not last little bit. Big chunk here as they look to try to bring it back. They do have the switch over for the Money Hill. P5 is gonna be coming up in just a couple minutes. A big two-piece there from Muzi as he tries to get back positive in the kill board for himself. Affordable looking for some kills into the middle of the map. Now just holding down on the hill as a kill does happen into that generator's door. And now 07 Gold look to take control more of the time now as they do have the pressure in from the hill. Skyriser's gonna have to do something here. Oh my goodness, Blue Gatorade just not allowing the team to have any kind of inkling of pressure on the map. And again, Sparky combines for another one, and those kills go their favor again. 07 now stomping on the neck that is the side of the Skyrisers. They look to take a big lead here, going back into P1 as well. They're not getting the better side of spawns for P2 now, but you can see it. A quick break from the side of Skyrisers keeps them in it for just a little bit. Again, back and forth hill we have so far. Skyrisers take control again, but P1 is going to be the rotational spot now. They need to fight for this P1 if they want to try to get any inkling of a comeback to happen like they did in map 1. They're starting to heat up as well. A slow start here from Skyrisers, but they start to heat up now. As they have the spawn for P2, they have the rotations into P1, but the hill goes back in favor of 07, but instant trades do happen into the hill time. Contest time now coming in. Players just backing off, trying to find these kills first. And you can see so far so good for the side of 07. They need to start heating this one back up. They are starting to slow down here just a little bit. But the P2 rotations are going to happen quick. And it's not going to go the way of 07. There's one player in the back here for the side of Skyrisers. And now they rotate from behind you an elephant. You got to try to take care of them if you are asked to. Again, not a good start here from Skyrisers, but they are still in this one as a streak does come in, and now it's a little bit harder to get back into this hill as they have you trapped in the back now, and they have the better side of P3 and P4. Kills just going all red for 07 now. Spawns do flip out. Control needs to be put back into this P3 side if you are 07. But you spawn up again at P2. Now you got to push through them. 07 looking to try to make a break happen here in the middle of the map. But it does not as 3 die in the kill feed for 07. Make it all 4 dead close to the hill. Skyrisers look to take the control back of this hard point. Trying to push us to a map number 5. Dipping out of the hill for just a second. Nade and stun do come in. A stun kill does get connected on. Contest coming in. Still in for the side of Skyrisers. They do take back control of the hill. And now, finally, 07 get back into this hill and try to take this lead here again as they head now over to the P4 rotations. We'll see what's happening here for the side of Skyrisers as they do spawn out chicken. They need to try to get these kills and get them quick, but they all get into the meat grinder that is 07 Gold, and they are looking to take this in map number 4 now. But we saw theatricals happen at the end of the map for the side of Skyrisers in map number 1. Will we see it again? This one might be a little bit too big of an ask for the side of Skyrisers as 07 continues to build that lead in this map number 4. Again, 07 just dominating in the hill so far. Kills coming through the middle of the map. Now the rotational battle still kind of happening here as finally Skyrisers break the hill, but a contest does come in from 07. Gotta get that kill if you're Skyrisers. It does not go your way, and now it's going to be even more of a lead, but we head back into a P5 that was very mixy when 07 had it on their side, but they could not get in after Skyrisers took control. 07 looking to try to break this hill fast as 07 Gold tried to dominate in this last P5 if they get this hill time. Again, Break trying to come in. 1 kill does go the way of 07. But again, 2 die in the kill feed for 07 as well. Make it 2 for 2 trade as Sparky now left up by himself in this scenario. Throws a nade out. Chachi position here for him as he looks to try to clutch this up for his team. But again, 07 just take the time back. It's going back and forth. Middle of the map fights need to go the way of Skyrisers to keep them in this. And they do win the close battles. And again, the hills get elongated. We're headed back to probably a P1 here, as the last little bit of hill time is going to go the favor of Skyrisers. Contest does come in. They get the last 6 seconds. If you are 07, you want this P2 side. If we can't get the hill time, we want the spawns for P2. But the contest does come in through the middle of the map. Sparky putting belt to ass to these guys right now as he's 31 and 18, dominating in fashion like usual. Blue Gatorade 36 and 25 as well as they take this map number 4 in a close one. They take the series 3-1. Oh my goodness. Good maps. We'll be in an interview with these guys in just a couple minutes, guys. So we'll see what happens here, what they say, what happened in that map number 1. Just a close one to call for sure. And Sparky takes out his anger in map number 4 and puts belt to ass to these guys. Again, 07 Gold taking it 3-1 here in losers round number 4. They move on to into the bracket as Skyrisers gets knocked out in this one.